So I'm definitely feeling stressed. Stressed, honey. I don't like feeling stressed. I can't stand it. Um, didn't know that I was welcoming some kind of stress in my life. Because I more than likely wouldn't have did it. I wanted to try it because, it's something that I feel like is beneficial and it's necessary. It's needed here to help me to continue to thrive. But, like, I feel like it was, now that I see on the other side, it was just high, it was kind of high risk, and I didn't even know. Had no clue. When you want to get something installed and stuff like that, it's a high risk. Um, I was aware that some risk was involved because to me it always is when you're dealing with another person. You don't know how they are, or another person's or company or whatever. You don't know how you'll interact with them. Um, I just it's been a long time since I've been able to interact with people in a seemingly normal way. And when I was interacting with folks on a regular, I guess it wasn't normal. It was different. I don't know. But yeah, this one right here left me stressed. Still stressed because the stuff is not completed. I want it to be done and over with, and just be sitting, chilling, comfortable, and getting everything handled. But no, they just had to give me like one of the craziest experiences. This is a point where it's times when I feel like, Lord, I blame you. I mean, those are rare, but this one I'm just like, Lord, I blame you, or I don't know who to blame. As far as, I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't know who. I feel like other than that, I can hold again these so-called parents accountable who, conceived me and birthed me into the world. God allowed me to get into the world when, nothing happened to me. And I gotta go through this. Like, this sucks. And it's because, yeah, I don't want to have a screaming match with these so-called neighbors. I'm not going to do it. Even if I just have to just, chill and chill how I chill and stuff like that. I don't want to have a screaming match with them. I don't want to have a versus type thing with nobody. I don't want to have no, and definitely not worse, a fighting match, because people just been using fighting words. So I just be like, oh Lord, please let me just bop somebody upside their head one good time. I'm talking about temple, because yeah, but yeah, without any type of fault or anything, because they really acting ugly, being ugly, speaking ugly, and either way it goes, I'm just trusting God to hold them accountable. Their tongues, their mouths, what they say when I'm right there, what they try to say out loud when I'm not there. Just do what you gonna do, and kind of move in silence. If you feel a type of way or whatever, shut up at this point, because you're not gonna you saying all of that, but you're not evidently bold enough to walk over here, and I'm not inviting them to, but I'm just saying, but walk over here and resolve it in, I guess, a manner that you would see fit, because you're gonna get dealt with if that, what I'm saying, as long as I ain't caught off guard and if that ever occurred. Um but it stresses me. Then it tries to interfere with how I interact with my kids, because then I want to stay in my room. I don't want to come out. I don't. Then I usually go outside every day. I don't want to go out. I mean, I want to go out. I might feel like I want to go outside, but like I said, to avoid screaming match, to avoid me seeing anything that's gonna have me pick up something and just take it to you, like, because that's the thing. It's not that I don't try to boldly just go up in somebody's space or anything, because I don't want nobody in mine. But I just feel like I'm on the edge, and it's like, it's something that definitely wants me to do that. Like, and again, probably having possessed a murderous spirit. Of course, if that's what the case is, I bind and rebuke it, send it back to the pits of hell. I don't want it, I don't receive it, I don't agree with it, but it's like it's really trying to press me. It really is, and I'm really tired of it. I'm like fed up with it, because I know that's not the type of person I am. Just like a spirit of suicide try to come around me, I know I'm not a suicidal person in thought or in just, any of that. So Then, not to mention the other things, of course, I'm missing my daughter. Of course, I'm lacking what I feel, help around the house is and stuff like that. And even yesterday, that could have made the situation run smoother had I had help, And honestly, like, I've helped other people and been there and, kind of, sort of spoke up for other people. But I don't feel like anybody's speaking up for me. I am, and I'm feeling tired and, just I just don't like feeling like this, of course. And granted, it's a feeling and it's temporary, it should pass. Of course, like the Bible says, this too shall pass. But I'm not feeling hopeful that it will pass soon enough and that, that after this, it won't be something else and just, so that's where I'm at. But, um, makes me upset. And like I said, it still makes me feel like I want other people held accountable. Um, So I'll just say, Lord, continue to send forth my help. And I thought I was receiving like help in some type of form from the person who installed and stuff, but I don't know. I can't pick up, and that's another thing, my knower. Sometimes I know, oh, this person being messy or whatever. Well, I just didn't know if this person was being messy or if they just really felt like, because this is the job order that was put in that I need to do, I need to get it done. I always feel like people just want to make sure they get a paycheck, of course, and they don't really care. And it's at the expense of other people sometimes and things like that. So it's just like, oh God. Um, so again, then it goes back to just the overall system of things and how the system, it will definitely have you set up for failure. It will have you set up for worse. And just the whole setup ideal ordeal or whatever anyway. And then I need to put my grilled food in the freezer so it doesn't go bad or anything. But I was just saying the system, yeah, and I just thought and believed that it was supposed to work on your behalf. And it seems like if for it to work on your behalf, you gotta get through some crazy obstacles or so I'm just tired of it. And I don't know what kind of dreams I had last night. Or this morning, I had so many. I done woke up so many times. I was so tired. Yeah, I was waiting on the daylight to come, but I also was just like, just feeling stressed. Like, Lord, what is tomorrow gonna bring? Okay, we're at tomorrow, according from last night. That little car is cute. Cute, but not cute enough for me to ride or drive it or anything like that. But anyway, yeah, what is tomorrow gonna bring? Then they got a nerve to. They said they were coming out today to do it. They got a nerve to push it back another 24 hours. Baby, 24 hours is long when you waiting on, when you trying to get God to just please fan the drama. But all I can say is maybe it's something else that I need to do in the house, around the house and stuff like that. And I just like to get my outside time. I've been very appreciative of that because, of course, I've been appreciative of it, been always thanking God going outside and stuff like that. Of course, after years of feeling like sometimes I couldn't sit in my front yard comfortably, and I felt the Spirit of God moving on me, going in the house. And then soon as somebody was pulling up that, could have had some type of stuff pop out. I'm thankful for those warnings. But I just be like, Lord, it seems like they're free to come and go as they please and this, that, and the third. And really, they probably not free. Definitely mentally. It's probably a lot of bondage, but it's so, I don't know. I don't know how to really explain it. But it was that for years. Just for it's almost fear, but I don't be want to call it that, but fear of just like, Lord, if I sit out here and they notice me, they're going to try to target me for something. It could be anything. Just like the other day, I was sitting on the side of my house, and I really think that I heard. Sometimes you could just be your mind, but I really think that I heard somebody already starting and trying it, and it's like, oh Lord. So one thing I just say, hey, thank you God for protection. Thank you for shelter. Thank you for 4 walls to be able to come into. Like, I got 4 walls inside of another 4 walls, and and the Bible is a Bible verse that says, to hide in the shadow of the wings of of the Almighty or somewhere along them lines. So I can do that, but it's like I don't feel like doing that in this season or just no seasons. I don't want to hide at all. Now, do I want God to keep me hidden and do what He do? Yeah, absolutely. But I don't want to hide at all. I just want to be able to, again, continue boldly speaking out, standing up for myself and stuff like that. And I do wish that people would back down and stuff like that. But it's like they like a challenge. They just like their life wouldn't be complete if they didn't have some type of challenge. And me personally, I'm good on that. Like I don't be wanting stuff to be challenging so much. So I want stuff to flow smoothly. But yeah, I know that's life. I don't like feeling stressed. I don't like feeling stressed, and I don't like feeling alone when it's when it I say when it counts, but like when I feel like I should have somebody right there, regarding me and my children and stuff like that. But nevertheless, God is here. I have definitely been acknowledging Him. I went into prayer last night. I'm thankful, but once I went into prayer, I started feeling okay, but then it's like it seemed like it tried to come back and try to haunt me, torment me, and stuff like that. So, and then I just sometimes with these videos and stuff, I see I don't go back and really watch it, but I see what I be saying when I'm talking, and it's like, sometimes it's like it's always something, and I be trying to deviate and get away and detour. And it's like that's why I'm feeling today. Like, Lord, I blame you because it's like I've tried. I did everything to make sure that I can just avoid stuff like this, but it comes back to, you know, it's like you want me to go through some hard stuff, and it's like, what? Choose the ones that like a challenge, the ones that want to go through um, tough situations and stuff like that. Or I'm gonna just be frank, that like drama in their life. I don't like that, and I just feel like, God, you know that about me. You know that I'm the type of person who I don't try to welcome drama. I don't like it. Just because I address something and I can address things, that doesn't mean that I like drama. So I don't like drama, and then some of this drama tries to lead to trauma. I pray that I come out of this looking better, feeling. I don't know. I'm talking about looking better, but definitely feeling better, and of course victorious. I speak victory. We were speaking that 2 or 3 days before, and again didn't even know what was happening. I Like I said on another video, I did see the Antichrist number come up, and I was just like, oh, never mind that. I ain't even worrying about that. But lo and behold, the day after I seen it or so, that's when the spirit of the enemy just lurking. It's like, man, why don't y'all get delivered from Antichrist spirit, or just go to an island where the Antichrist spirit wants to be, so y'all can just destroy one another. That's why I be wanting like-minded people who wants to be destructive and stuff like that. Go somewhere and destroy one another. But I was in prayer last night, I will say that, and I don't know what all I was praying. I know I was praying regarding this situation, but I feel like I was praying regarding this situation, but I don't know what all God had me praying for. And like I said, just to add, what is it, insult to injury, injury to insult, I don't never know. I always forget. Um, it's like, cause my daughter is gone. Like my household has been interfered with, and now y'all just want to continue to do that, and that just makes me feel like this world. Of course, the Bible speaks about the world anyway, but the people that are in it, like it's like it's a whole setup, and it's like it's just it seemed like, and it's starting to feel like it's just designed to be detrimental. And one thing I know the Bible talks about, God can do what He wants. He's God, so if guess what? If He did set it up and design it like that, guess what? You the creation, you got to deal with it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't want to be God, because and I'm not. I'm just, what I'm saying, I'm just a woman. I'm somebody He created. I'm that being, a spiritual being, having a human experience, a very human experience. Oh my goodness, a very human experience at this point. And it's like, oh yeah, Lord, I would have opted to do something else. I wouldn't say I would necessarily want to be the angels, but I don't want to be I don't want to be the dishonorable vessels either, just out here just causing stuff. But what else you got for us, Lord? Because this human experience is you know, should almost say, almost like to have said an animal would have been better. But I do not want to be, I don't want to come back as an animal. I don't believe I was an animal in no previous life. I don't even believe there was a previous life for me or anything like that. I mean, I believe somehow, some way I've always been here. Like the Bible say, God knew you before he formed you. But, uh, but yeah, I don't want to be no animal. You know, I guess if I did, it'd be a lion or a bear. I'm just saying. Or something like that. But, baby, them lions and stuff be a jumping on them. Whatever prey they after, they jump on their neck. Make sure they get to the neck. They know. It's in their nature to know. Let me get to the neck. It's, of course, it's in the tigers and things' nature to like stalk you and then pounce on you. Not a person, hopefully, but you know, stalk the. But anyway, I'm just yeah. I don't like feeling stressed. God knows I'm about to move this camera. That's another thing. My camera is my other camera for the backyard offline because of that. And I can't seem to get it back online. Um, I didn't want to delete it because I had stuff on there, but looking like I might have to. I'm just saying, on this day, Lord, whatever it is you want me to do, have me to do, I need your help, fullness to do it, to get it done, because oh Lord, and it's like it almost makes me seem like a very sensitive type of person to where like dang it could just be any little thing. Like some people would got their installation done and proudly be glad. Oh, I'm glad that they had to do this on your territory, your land, this, that, and the third, whatever. I'm not because I'm just like I like my not that they even really set boundaries. They just follow after me and be petty or whatever, but I don't want to cross over on somebody else's lane and lines and stuff like that. If you know what I'm saying, if I don't have to or anything like that, I don't be choosing to do that. And that's how I know that, you know, this is definitely a God move. I have to acknowledge that. So trusting for God results. And that's what I'm telling you. When I ask for resolve for stuff, that's what I be like, Lord, I gotta go through something seemingly wicked or seemingly definitely stressful in order to get to some resolve results. And then even the resolving results and stuff that I asked for years ago, I'm not gonna say I didn't see any resolve or any results. I definitely did. I think I almost believe that's what helps me to start getting past what's his name and you know getting that out my system of course. But it's like look what I had to go through to begin to do that. Um, but to God be all the glory. I do got it in me still to say to God be all the glory. I don't hate God. Do I feel a little dislike at this moment? Maybe, but I don't hate God. I'm thankful. I'm disappointed, but I'm not. I'm feeling disappointed, but I'm not. I'm not like deranged and mad at God. I'm just like, man, just please, Lord, let this go ahead and be over with. Get it over with. Then I had some dream that, people was trying to do some kind of construction and stuff in my yard or whatever. Um, to me, of course, it feels like to spite me because they feel like I'm doing, of course. To me, I feel like God making it seem like I'm trying to deliberately do this to people from the time when the tree limb fell down from my yard and fell on that person's fence. And I guess it had been there for days. I didn't even really notice it. And that person addressed me or whatever, and you need to do this, that, and the third. Instead of him, you're strong enough to get it off. Get it off. Just push it off and over into my yard, because that's what I would have did if I could do it or whatever. But he said that, and I'm just like, what? And it just, oh Lord, and it seemed like, what? It was like a peculiar happening, and I'm like, wait a minute. And that's when I told him, I was like, that's an act of God. You act like I did that. And it made me just feel like people will take any reason to try to be mean or, I don't know, I guess exert their certain type of authority that they feel or whatever over you because they be in their feelings. And I just be like, oh. And that's when I seen like the first signs of ugliness. And that was, I don't know how many years ago that was, but I'm like, if you don't get out my face about a tree limb falling on the fence, it did not damage your fence, or I think it might have bent a little wire or whatever, maybe. But take some pliers, lift that back up if you can fix it. But just let you know that no, somebody feel like they want, oh, I want something more out of you than just a simple, you know what I'm saying? Just simply repair. It didn't even need to be repaired, like I said, repair or I'm like, no, you definitely, like, now I realize, of course, you definitely trying to steal my joy, my peace, and this, that, and the third. The devil's, well, I don't welcome y'all, and I don't invite y'all to do that. So, I just hope and pray that this stress and stuff like that is lifted. But it's not even only them, it was just the fact that I didn't want nobody in my vicinity anyway, and I definitely didn't want nobody just walking around my, my house and my yard and stuff just freely. No, I just don't want you doing that. And then again, it's just the system as well overall. And whew, Lord knows, Lord knows, Lord knows, Lord knows that I need to be reminding myself and reminding others. Please be obedient, honey, because you don't know what type of doors and stuff you can open up just with one act of disobedience or delayed obedience. You don't know what kind of doors you open up or allow for the enemy to try to come in. And I'm just like, oh man, I do not need normal this in my life. So one of my sons just came in here. One of them spoke to me. The other one just came to hug me and stuff like that. Reminded me that they want me to probably order IHOP or something like that, which I might. Of course, that'll make me I feel like definitely temporarily feel better, but at the same time, I don't even want that. I still want some seafood. God knows I do. Um, and I feel like I'm too stressed. I'm never too stressed to at least take a bite or a couple bites of food. Now, don't get it twisted. Look, I didn't set up when I even said that, but I'm never too stressed to do that. I ain't came across a situation yet, but I still, I don't feel like I could enjoy it like I would had I not felt this. So anyway, in this moment, just admitting this stress and this strain that I even feel. It's blinking green. I don't know if that means it's working, but okay, close my door. I'm getting excited about the internet. I don't even know what that means. Running to my daughter to me. That's annoying to me. It's a good thing that they are wanting to alert me, but it's annoying because it's like, that's what y'all concerned about, and y'all sitting there watching that thing when I told y'all, for one, I told them the light would be blinking a different color or be a solid color or something like that, but it's just, oh Lord. Again, it's trying to be nerve-wracking. But anyway, let me get off, figure out what we gonna eat, because again, I didn't even want that. I really want my seafood that I wanted, but I might suffice. I might sacrifice. I'm talking about suffice. This will suffice if I'm sacrificing.